look at that as welcome back to another painting reveal. We talk about the painting that I just did and I just finished. I don't know that this one has a name. Las Chicas? I can go with that. Working title, Las Chicas. It's got a lot of women in it. I thought about kind of this woman as a focal, and then I built everything around her. It reminds me of like my mother, and how she loved like kente cloth and stuff, and it was always around the house. And it's like a texture that was always living in my mind. So I'm trying to like communicate that, I guess. The living textures. The many women. I remember like my mom had a lot of friends growing up, and so she'd entertain a lot of people at parties, do all types of stuff. I did that for a while, actually. Maybe when we have our house, I'll do it again. But she's had all these like these beautiful women of color who would come through, and she would interact with, and they were so different in so many different styles and different skin tones and different cultures and different ways they celebrated their blackness. And it was, I don't think I quite understood it at the time, but as I've gotten older, I've realized the strength of like these women just being so happy and comfortable in their actual skin. So I am moved and I am amazed by them, and they have left such a strong imprint in my life. So when I look back, this is what I think of. Being with my father, being a DJ for 50 years at a HBCU radio station. Like, I met so many people who were just, they came from the Caribbean, they came from South America, they came from Asia, they came from Africa, they came from parts of the US, and they were these women, and they were not they were unapologetically themselves. And that, I think that inspired me in a lot of ways to just kind of reach out and be more who I was, who I could be. I shaved my head a lot when I was younger, and I started growing my hair back out, and my mom actually suggested originally that I dread my hair, and it took me a few years till I got to the point where I actually really did it. But I would grow my hair out, and I would get all fidgety, the energy and like the just things, I don't know. When your hair is long, like you just feel everything around you. Like in a lot of cultures, it's considered like an extra appendage. The wind and all these things communicate with you, through this. You're more connected. It's like walking around barefoot almost. And they were just, some had short hair, some had long hair, some had long. But they were all very proud and beautiful and happy about who they were. They were so unapologetic. I think of my friend Zoe, who had dreads, and she shaved her head, and she's cool and will always be cool. Just like my big sis. I think of Amani, my big sis when I was a kid. And just all these people who, they had these things going on. Hi, Tom. Producer Tom says hello. And yeah, I mean, there's so many decades of different hair and textures and styles. And these women were not a monolith. So it's just something really amazing and beautiful about it. So I hope you enjoy. Just so you can get like a full view of what we're seeing, what I'm talking about. Everything. Las Mujeres. I really love this. I need to do more head wraps. I think I will.